Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to another episode of our podcast designed to help you improve your English. I'm Sophia, and with me is my wonderful co-host, James. How are you today, James?
Hi, Sophia. I'm doing great. Thank you. Hello to all our listeners. We have an exciting topic for today's episode. We'll be diving into school life, discussing various school subjects and activities. Whether you're a student yourself or just curious about the educational system, this episode is perfect for you.
That's right, James. School life is such an important part of many people's experiences. It's not just about attending classes, but also about the activities, friendships, and learning opportunities that shape us. So let's start with a general overview of what school life typically looks like.
Sure, school life can vary greatly depending on where you are in the world, but there are some common elements. Generally, students spend their days attending classes, participating in extracurricular activities, and completing homework or projects. The school day often starts in the morning and goes until mid-afternoon, but this can vary.
Yes, and in many schools, the day is divided into periods or lessons, each focusing on a different subject. These subjects can range from core academic areas like mathematics, science, and language arts to more specialized subjects like art, music, and physical education.
Speaking of subjects, let's talk a bit about the core subjects first. For instance, mathematics is a fundamental subject that helps students develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills. It includes topics like arithmetic, algebra, geometry, and calculus. Why do you think mathematics is so crucial, Sophia?
Mathematics is essential because it's not just about numbers. It's about logic, reasoning, and the ability to analyze complex situations. These skills are applicable in everyday life and in various careers. Plus, understanding mathematics can help with understanding other subjects, like science.
That's a great point. Moving on to science. This subject is all about understanding the natural world. It includes disciplines like biology, chemistry, physics, and environmental science. Science education encourages curiosity and experimentation. Do you have any favorite memories from your science classes, Sophia?
Oh, absolutely. I remember doing a chemistry experiment where we created colorful reactions using different chemicals. It was fascinating to see the changes right in front of my eyes. Science classes often have hands-on experiments, which make learning so much fun and engaging.
I agree. Those practical experiments really bring the subject to life. Now, let's talk about language arts or English. This subject focuses on reading, writing, speaking, and listening. It's about understanding and using language effectively. Why is this subject so important, especially for our listeners who are learning English?
Language arts is crucial because it's the foundation of communication. Being able to read and write well opens up so many opportunities, whether it's understanding complex texts, expressing ideas clearly, or engaging in meaningful conversations. For English learners, mastering this subject can significantly enhance their overall language skills.
Absolutely. And don't forget about history and social studies. These subjects help students understand the past and how societies function. They cover important events, cultures, and government systems, providing context for the world we live in today.
Yes, learning history can give students a sense of perspective and empathy. It teaches us about different cultures and the evolution of societies. Social studies often include geography, which helps students understand physical landscapes and human settlements.
Besides these core subjects, schools also offer a variety of elective courses and extracurricular activities. These can include art, music, drama, sports, and clubs. These activities allow students to explore their interests and develop new skills. What were some of your favorite extracurricular activities, Sophia?
I was really into drama club. It was a great way to express myself and build confidence. We put on plays and had so much fun rehearsing and performing. I also enjoyed art classes, where I could be creative and learn different techniques.
That's fantastic. Extracurricular activities are so important because they help students develop talents and interests outside the academic curriculum. They also foster teamwork, leadership, and time management skills.
And let's not forget about the social aspect of school life. Friendships and social interactions are a big part of the school experience. Students learn to work together, solve conflicts, and build lasting relationships. These skills are invaluable in both personal and professional life.
Absolutely. The social environment of school helps students develop their interpersonal skills and build a sense of community. It's where many people make lifelong friends and learn important life lessons.
So that's a broad overview of school life and the subjects and activities that students typically encounter. We gave a general overview of school subjects and activities. And now we're going to explore some core subjects in greater detail.
I'm excited. Sophia, it's fascinating to think about how each subject contributes to a well-rounded education. Let's start with mathematics, which we touched on briefly last time. Mathematics is often viewed as challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely, James. Mathematics is like a universal language. It helps us understand patterns, quantify relationships, and solve problems in a logical manner. Let's break down some key areas within mathematics. For example, arithmetic is the foundation, covering basic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division.
Right, and as students progress, they move into more complex areas like algebra, where they learn to solve equations and work with variables. Algebra is essential because it introduces abstract thinking, which is a crucial skill in many fields, from engineering to economics.
And then there's geometry, which focuses on shapes, sizes, and the properties of space. Geometry helps us understand the physical world, from the design of buildings to the structure of molecules. Do you remember any specific concepts from geometry that you found particularly interesting?
Yes, I always found the study of the Pythagorean theorem fascinating. It's amazing how this ancient principle still applies in so many modern contexts, like navigation and computer graphics. Moving on, we have calculus, which deals with change and motion. Calculus is pivotal in fields such as physics, engineering, and even medicine.
Calculus can indeed be challenging, but it's incredibly powerful. It allows us to model and analyze dynamic systems, such as the growth of populations or the motion of planets. Now, let's shift our focus to science, another core subject that plays a significant role in education.
Science is all about exploring and understanding the natural world. It encourages curiosity and systematic investigation. Let's start with biology, the study of living organisms. Biology covers everything from the cellular level to entire ecosystems. It's essential for understanding life processes and the interconnectedness of all living things.
Exactly. Topics like genetics, evolution, and ecology are fascinating and have real-world applications. For instance, understanding genetics can lead to breakthroughs in medicine, while studying ecology helps us address environmental challenges. What about chemistry, James?
Chemistry is the study of matter and its interactions. It's sometimes called the central science because it bridges physics and biology. Chemistry is crucial for understanding the composition of substances, how they change, and the energy involved in these processes. Think about everything from cooking to developing new materials. Chemistry plays a role in so many aspects of our lives.
And then there's physics, which delves into the fundamental principles of the universe. Physics explores concepts like motion, energy, and force. It helps us understand everything from the smallest particles to the largest galaxies. Physics is foundational to many technological advancements.
Absolutely. For example, the principles of electromagnetism are key to the functioning of electronic devices. Now, let's talk about language arts, which is another course subject that is particularly important for our listeners who are learning English.
Language arts encompasses reading, writing, speaking, and listening. It's about using language effectively and creatively. Reading helps improve vocabulary and comprehension skills, while writing allows students to express their thoughts and ideas clearly. Do you have any tips for improving writing skills, James?
One effective method is to practice regularly. Writing daily, even if it's just a journal entry, can significantly improve your skills. It's also helpful to read a wide range of materials to see different writing styles and techniques. And of course, seeking feedback is crucial for growth.
That's great advice. Speaking and listening are equally important. Engaging in conversations, listening to native speakers, and practicing pronunciation can enhance fluency. Watching movies, listening to podcasts, and reading out loud are excellent ways to improve these skills.
Let's not forget about literature, which is a significant part of language arts. Literature allows students to explore different cultures, histories, and perspectives. It can be incredibly enriching and thought-provoking. Do you have a favorite literary work, Sophia?
One of my favorites is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. It's a powerful story that addresses serious themes like racial injustice and moral growth. Literature like this not only improves language skills, but also broadens our understanding of the world.
That's a wonderful choice. Now, moving on to history and social studies, these subjects help students understand the past and its impact on the present. History covers significant events, movements, and figures that have shaped societies. It's essential for developing a sense of identity and perspective.
Social studies often include geography, which helps students understand the physical world and human environment interactions. It also covers civics, which is about understanding government systems and civic responsibilities. Knowledge in these areas is crucial for informed citizenship.
Indeed, understanding history and social studies helps students become more informed and engaged citizens. It allows them to appreciate the complexities of the world and their role within it.
That was an in-depth look at some core subjects in school. We took a deep dive into core subjects. And now we're going to explore elective subjects and extracurricular activities. These are areas where students can really pursue their passions and develop new skills.
I'm excited to talk about elective subjects and extracurricular activities because they add so much variety and richness to the school experience. These areas often allow students to discover their interests and talents outside the traditional academic curriculum.
Absolutely. Let's start by discussing elective subjects. Electives are courses that students can choose based on their interests. Unlike core subjects, which are usually mandatory, electives give students the freedom to explore different fields. One popular elective is art. Art classes can include drawing, painting, sculpture, and more. They allow students to express themselves creatively and develop their artistic skills.
That's right, Sophia. Art education is so important because it nurtures creativity and innovation. It helps students see the world from different perspectives and think outside the box. Plus, it can be incredibly therapeutic and a great way to relax and unwind. Did you take any art classes in school?
Yes, I did. I took a painting class, and it was one of my favorite experiences. I loved experimenting with colors and techniques. It was also a great way to connect with other students who shared similar interests. Another popular elective is music. Music classes can include learning to play instruments, singing in a choir, or studying music theory. Music education helps develop discipline, patience, and teamwork.
Music is indeed a wonderful elective. It not only enhances cognitive abilities, but also provides a way to express emotions and connect with others. Playing an instrument or being part of a musical group can be incredibly rewarding. I played the guitar in a school band, and it was a fantastic experience. What about drama and theater? That's another elective that many students enjoy.
Drama and theater classes are fantastic for building confidence and improving communication skills. Students get to perform in front of an audience, which helps them overcome stage fright and develop public speaking skills. Plus, acting requires empathy and understanding of different characters, which can be very enlightening. I was part of the drama club, and it was such a fun and enriching experience.
Drama and theater also teach students about teamwork and collaboration. Putting on a play requires everyone to work together, from the actors to the set designers and directors. It's a true team effort. Moving on, let's talk about foreign languages. Learning a new language is an elective that can open up many opportunities. It enhances cognitive abilities and allows students to communicate with people from different cultures.
That's so true. Being bilingual or multilingual is a valuable skill in today's globalized world. It can lead to better job opportunities and enrich personal experiences. Plus, learning a new language can be a lot of fun. I took French in high school, and it was a great way to learn about a different culture and improve my language skills.
I took Spanish, and it was a fantastic experience. It's amazing how learning a new language can broaden your horizons and help you understand different cultures. Now, let's talk about physical education, which is sometimes considered an elective depending on the school. Physical education, or PE, is crucial for promoting a healthy lifestyle and physical fitness.
PE classes include a variety of activities such as sports, gymnastics, and fitness training. They help students develop coordination, strength, and endurance. Physical activity is also important for mental health, as it can reduce stress and improve mood. Plus, sports and games teach teamwork and sportsmanship.
Definitely. Participating in sports can also instill a sense of discipline and perseverance. It's a great way for students to set goals and work hard to achieve them. Speaking of sports, let's transition into extracurricular activities. Sports teams are a major part of extracurricular programs in many schools.
Yes, extracurricular activities, or extracurriculars, are activities that students participate in outside of the regular school curriculum. Sports teams like soccer, basketball, and track and field provide opportunities for students to compete and represent their school. They foster school spirit and a sense of community.
Being part of a sports team can be incredibly rewarding. It teaches students about dedication, hard work, and the importance of working together towards a common goal. Plus, it's a lot of fun. Did you participate in any sports teams, Sophia?
I was on the volleyball team, and I absolutely loved it. It was a great way to stay active, make friends, and learn valuable life lessons. Another popular extracurricular activity is the Student Council. Being part of the Student Council allows students to develop leadership skills and make a positive impact on their school community.
Student council members often plan events, represent student interests, and work with school administration. It's a fantastic way to learn about governance, organization, and public speaking. I was part of the student council, and it was a very fulfilling experience. What about clubs and societies? There are so many options, from academic clubs to hobby clubs.
Clubs and societies offer something for everyone. Academic clubs, like the Math Club or Science Club, allow students to delve deeper into subjects they're passionate about. Hobby clubs, like the Chess Club, Debate Club, or Book Club, provide a space for students to share their interests with others. I was part of the Debate Club, and it really helped me improve my critical thinking and public speaking skills.
Debate clubs are excellent for developing argumentation skills and learning to see different sides of an issue. Another interesting extracurricular activity is volunteering or community service. Many schools have programs that encourage students to get involved in their communities. Volunteering helps students develop empathy and a sense of responsibility.
That's right. Volunteering can include activities like helping at a local food bank, participating in environmental cleanups, or mentoring younger students. It's a great way to give back to the community and gain valuable experiences. It also looks good on college applications and resumes.
Absolutely. Extracurricular activities, whether they're sports, clubs, or volunteer work, help students develop a well-rounded skill set and build lasting friendships. They provide opportunities to explore interests, develop new talents, and learn important life skills. In the next part of our series, we'll discuss how to balance academics and extracurricular activities and how to make the most of your school experience.
We talked about elective subjects and extracurricular activities. Today, we're going to discuss how to balance academics and extracurricular activities. This is a crucial skill for students to master.
Balancing academics and extracurricular activities can be challenging, but also incredibly rewarding. It's all about time management, prioritization, and finding a balance that works for you.
Absolutely, James. Many students struggle with this balance, but with the right strategies, it's definitely achievable. Let's start by talking about the importance of setting priorities. Academics should usually come first because they are the foundation of your education and future opportunities. However, extracurricular activities also play a vital role in personal development and should not be neglected.
That's right, Sophia. It's essential to identify your priorities and set clear goals. Ask yourself what you want to achieve academically and what extracurricular activities are most important to you. Once you have a clear idea of your priorities, it's easier to allocate your time effectively.
Exactly. Time management is key. One effective method is to create a weekly schedule. Write down all your classes, study sessions, and extracurricular activities. Make sure to include time for homework, projects, and relaxation. Having a visual representation of your week can help you stay organized and ensure that you're not overcommitting yourself.
A weekly schedule is a great tool. It's also important to be realistic about the time each activity will take. Sometimes, students underestimate the amount of time required for homework or studying for exams. By being realistic, you can avoid overloading yourself and ensure that you have enough time for everything.
Another useful strategy is to break down large tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This makes it easier to tackle assignments and projects without feeling overwhelmed. For example, if you have a big research paper due, break it down into smaller tasks like choosing a topic, researching, creating an outline, and writing the draft.
That's a great point, Sophia. Breaking down tasks also helps in setting short-term goals, which can keep you motivated. It's important to celebrate small achievements along the way, as this can boost your confidence and keep you on track.
Absolutely, and don't forget to use any available resources to help manage your time effectively. For instance, many schools offer study halls or after-school tutoring sessions. These can be great opportunities to get some of your work done in a structured environment.
Speaking of resources, let's talk about the importance of seeking help when needed. If you're struggling with a particular subject, don't hesitate to ask your teachers for extra help. They're there to support you and can provide valuable guidance. Similarly, if you're feeling overwhelmed by your extracurricular commitments, talk to your coaches or club advisors. They can help you find a balance.
That's excellent advice, James. It's also crucial to communicate with your family about your schedule. They can provide support and help you stay on track. Sometimes, just having someone to talk to about your challenges can make a big difference.
Definitely. Now, let's discuss the importance of maintaining a healthy balance. It's easy to get caught up in academics and extracurricular activities, but it's essential to make time for yourself. Self-care is critical for your overall well-being. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating well, and taking breaks to relax and recharge.
That's so important, James. Burnout can be a real issue if you're constantly pushing yourself without taking time to rest. Incorporating relaxation and leisure activities into your schedule can help you stay balanced and more productive in the long run.
Speaking of leisure activities, let's talk about the role of hobbies and interests outside of school. Pursuing hobbies that you enjoy can be a great way to unwind and reduce stress. Whether it's reading, playing a musical instrument, or spending time with friends and family, these activities can provide a much-needed break from your academic and extracurricular commitments.
Absolutely. Hobbies and interests can also provide a creative outlet and help you develop new skills. They're an important part of a balanced life. It's also worth mentioning that sometimes less is more. It's better to be fully committed and excel in a few activities than to spread yourself too thin across many.
That's a great point, Sophia. Quality over quantity. It's important to choose activities that you're passionate about and can commit to fully. This way, you can make the most out of your involvement and truly enjoy the experience.
Another aspect to consider is learning to say no. It's okay to turn down opportunities if you feel that your plate is already full. Saying no can be challenging, especially if you're someone who wants to take on every opportunity that comes your way. But it's crucial for maintaining a healthy balance and ensuring that you can give your best to the activities you do choose.
Yes, learning to say no is an important skill. It's about knowing your limits and respecting them. It's also about understanding that you can't do everything, and that's perfectly okay. Prioritizing your well-being is the key to long-term success.
Finally, let's talk about the importance of reflection and adjustment. Regularly take some time to reflect on your schedule and commitments. Are you feeling overwhelmed or stressed? Are there any activities that you're no longer passionate about? Reflecting on these questions can help you make necessary adjustments to your schedule.
Reflection is crucial. It allows you to assess what's working and what's not, and make changes accordingly. It's also a great opportunity to set new goals and realign your priorities. Remember, balancing academics and extracurricular activities is a dynamic process. What works for you one semester might not work the next, and that's okay.
Well said, James. Balancing academics and extracurricular activities is indeed a dynamic and ongoing process. It requires careful planning, time management, and self-awareness. But with the right strategies and mindset, it's definitely achievable. We hope these tips have been helpful for our listeners.
Yes, we hope you found this episode insightful.
Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review if you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, keep learning and exploring.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We love hearing from you, so feel free to reach out with your thoughts and questions.